I literally just made a video before this and didn't record anything because I'm smart. Okay, so I got a quick little review of some stuff that I like. And I have new nails. Okay. So I got one of my grandmother's Mikasa angels in the mail. Unfortunately, it came broken in a lot of places. So I went to the hardware store, True Value hardware store, Salt City True Value hardware store, and I asked them what I could use to put it back together, whether I could use super glue if I needed something better. He said super glue is great, but that I should use Gorilla brand super glue. And I've used Gorilla Glue before, and it's kind of brown and it kind of swells, but this stuff is clear and impact resistant, and it adheres to anything. So I tried it on the 3 broken parts on the angel. The wing was broken in 3 places, and the other wing was broken off too. So I don't know if you can tell, but you can't see a seam. It's totally clear. I can't even see it from the front at all. I can barely see it from the back, the brakes, and it's super strong, and it dried holding it on, and I think I counted to 10 and it was dry, and it dried clear. I don't know, I'm really impressed because I think it saved it so it can still be used. So that is Gorilla Glue, the Gorilla Glue Super Glue Impact Tough formula. Yeah, sounds weird. Anyway, it's clear, it's in a little bottle like this, and it's got this really awesome cap that keeps it from getting clogged. Leave it to Gorilla Glue to come up with something awesome like that. Alright, Angel, I'll go right there. The second thing I got was something for my coat, because I set my down coat on fire with a butane heater at work. So it had this big, burn in the back right by my butt, and I didn't know how to fix it, so I went to EMS and I said, is there anything I can use on this? And they gave me this Tenacious tape repair tape. Actually, my friend Erin told me about it too. And I got the clear and used Teflon to cover it up. This stuff works really well on a lot of stuff. I actually had a pair of gloves that I used this on too, with the taffeta, nylon-y thin, not ripstop nylon, the really thin stuff that's puffy. And this worked really well. It's kind of expensive. It's $5 for clear at EMS, Eastern Mountain Sports. And I got two tubes. Comes in this little waterproof tube. I'm actually going to keep this in my car for if one of my jackets rips, because it works better than duct tape. That's what I used on my last jacket, was duct tape. This works better. It's clear. I was able to cover up the hole with black nylon fabric that I got at JCPenney and put that tape over it. You can see it, but it works really well. It's waterproof. I've worn the jacket twice, no problem. So yeah, Tenacious tape, repair tape. It is better than duct tape. And you can get that at Eastern Mountain Sports. Next, we'll do the aminals. As everybody knows, I have a house full of aminals. 6 cats and a dog. Because I'm crazy. I don't like nice things. 2 of our cats have active feline herpes virus, and the dog is allergic to everything but air. So the vet recommended that we try salmon oil. And the last kind of salmon oil I tried was bullet pooch. And they really liked it. However, it was in this flip-top container that leaked everywhere. It was such a pain in the butt to put it in each bowl, and then you had to wipe it off. Your hands smelled like salmon, and it was just not. I liked the bullet pooch, whatever. I liked the other stuff, but it only came in this flip-top container, and that was so annoying. So I went on Amazon.com, and they recommended Grizzlys salmon oil. This was not cheap. This was I want to say $20-something, but it's huge. It's 32 ounces, I believe. And this is the best part. This is the best part, because if you have 6 bowls every morning that you're filling with salmon oil, and 6 supplements that you have to give everybody, this right here, this thing squirts out the oil. It doesn't drip. It doesn't leak. I've knocked it over before and it didn't break. It It recloses really tight, so if you have to take it with you, if you go on a trip with your 6 cats and a dog, and it's got krill oil. No, sorry, this has just salmon oil in it, but they have grizzly oil that has krill, or they have joint aid that has glucosamine and chondroitin, which I might actually buy that next time for my dog and use this for my cats. But they all love it. I give it to them on a little paper plate and they eat it without anything, but I just squirt it on their food, so it's just easier that way. Yeah, they love this. All 6 cats and the dog love this. They'll eat it off my finger as a treat, and the much easier to use with the squirt top. So highly recommend that. It is expensive. It's like $24, $25. It might even be more than that. I don't remember. I'm really good at paying attention. But I think it's totally worth it. It's going to last us a really long time. And what else? Oh, I actually bought something for me because Christmas stresses me out. So I got, oh my wow, itches. This, I've been looking for a scrub and a mask. I usually use, I don't know, Neutrogena mask, but I didn't like the benzoyl peroxide because, I mean, I kind of like to use a mask like every 3 days. I know, that's not healthy, but something about it, it kind of exfoliates everything, makes me feel good, whatever. So I've been looking for a skin polish and a mask to try. So somebody sent me these world's finest, amazing, affordable, amazingly effective Annie's Dead Sea Saturated Mineral Polish. And if you go into like any kind of nature store, you'll be able to buy it. This is the skin polish, mineral skin polish. It's got like sea salt, some oils in it. This is really good for like your hands or gentle scrubbing of your face. If you're like me and you have parts of your face that you literally could feel like you could take a pumice stone to, that's a little too soft, but I think for your face you're supposed to be soft. But this stuff is really actually really good for your hands and your feet. I don't know if I'm going to buy a big thing of this. I really liked it for my hands. I really liked it for like my chest and my legs before I shaved. But for my face, I kind of want something a little finer. I don't know if you can see the consistency, but it basically is like it's sea salt. You know, you can see the granules because it's sea salt. It's sea salt and oil with some, you know, binder in it, and I mean they're pretty big granules and they dissolve really quick. It's a really nice hand and foot scrub. As far as and it works for your face and your body, but I would want something maybe a little bit more abrasive. I know you're like, how much for the feet? Not for your face, but I really like the men's face scrubs because they tend to be a little bit, I don't use it that often. I only use my scrub on my nose and my chin, and I like it to be a little bit more abrasive. But for everything else, it works really well. I like it. It doesn't have any smell to it ever, so if you have if you're sensitive to fragrances, there's no fragrance in here. It literally smells like salt. So, yeah. And if you like fragrance stuff, you can put some essential oils in this, I think. Maybe mix it with some essential oils. I don't know. I don't really like fragrance, so it's all natural, fragrance-free. That's a good option for people who are sensitive to the skin. That was way too long for that. The next one I got was the Amazing Minerals Mud Mask from the same place, Annie's Dead Sea Saturated, the Dead Sea Warehouse. I freaking love this mask. I love this mask. It's a little, I saw the tube and I went, thinking of other mud masks I've used, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to use the whole tube on my face. It takes like a quarter's worth to cover my entire face, and it's super thick. I'll just show you. It's super thick. Oh, it looks like I have crap on my face now. It's really, really nice and thick and creamy, and it doesn't dry out really fast, so you can actually leave it on there quite a while. It spreads nicely. Literally looks like I have crap on my face now. Nice! No paper towels. Let's go like this. So it spreads really nicely. It doesn't have, like, it smells like dirt. I mean, that's what it smells like. It smells like mud. So when I use it, I just use like a drop of essential oils in there. There's no fragrances in it. And it is kind of exfoliating too. Like once you wash it off, it exfoliates. But that was just like a dab, and then it almost covered an entire cheek. It feels really nice when it's on. It doesn't dry really fast. It doesn't dry out your skin, and it does leave your skin kind of with this glow. I would almost say this would be like a fragrance-free Glam Glow mask type situation going on. I only tried the Glam Glow mask once. I will never spend that kind of money on a mask. This is super affordable, and a little dab will go a long ways, and it exfoliates, and it doesn't have any fragrance in it. It's great for sensitive skin. I have super sensitive skin. I've used it twice. My skin is so gorgeous. Yeah, so I would highly recommend this. This is great. This stuff is awesome. I will definitely be going back and buying one of these, and I already buy their sea salt bath soap. So this is another thing by Dead Sea Warehouse that I will be buying a full-size one of. And I might buy, I don't know, the jury's out on the skin polish. I might try it a couple more times and see. I like it for my hand and stuff, but I mean, if I'm just going to use it for that, I'll just use my normal olive oil and sugar scrub. So that's all. We had the Grizzly Salmon Omega-3 fatty acids. We have the poop on my face, which is the Dead Sea Warehouse mineral mask. The Dead Sea Warehouse mineral polish, which I kind of like it, but I don't know if I would buy it. And the Tenacious repair tape by Gatorade for my jacket, which I set on fire because I'm super talented like that. This stuff was awesome. And the Gorilla Glue, which I already put into my, and the Gorilla Glue Clear. This is, I've already used this like 3 times. I used it on the Angel, I used it on a broken nail, and I used it to fix something else. I don't remember. I think it was probably a toy, like Simpsons toy that broke or something. The cats don't like me to have nice things. But yeah, I would definitely buy this again. I will definitely buy this mud mask again, and the gear tape, and the Grizzly oil. So that's all. If you have any questions, comment, or ask down below, and I'll try to answer any questions. This is another long-winded edition of me reviewing crap that I like. I'm surprised no cats came to help. They must be breaking my shit. That's probably not something to say. Have a great day. Merry, happy Kwanzaa Festivus. Bye. Cool.